Hey guys, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So CSIR net results are finally out on CSIR HRDG website, and I hope by now you have already seen your result, and the cutoff is also announced, the final result or the rank sheet is also announced. And if you have any problem like how to see the result and all, I will pin up a video in the I button. You can watch that video. Okay. Now coming to the topic of this video, like see, there are two things which I am concerned about after seeing the result. The first one is that the number of seats seems to be less or seems to be decreased compared to last year or compared to last exams. So, and the next thing is that the cutoff went a little higher over here. It was not expected that this is going to go this much high. So I'm going to talk about the first thing over here in this video. I have collected some data from the previous years and like how CSIR results are, or how the seats have been decreased, how much decrease in the seat has happened, and what is the probable reason according to me, okay, why the number of seats has been decreased this time, and whether there is a significant decrease in seats or not. Okay, so we are going to talk about all these things in detail. Regarding the increase in the cutoff, probably I'll talk about that in another video. Do let me know if you want that video. Okay, I'll try to talk about that, and probably that can bring up some more insights regarding the preparation of exam for the next time. Okay, so yeah, to be frank, it was not expected that the number of seats are going to be decreased, considering all the things that in the past years CSIR has skipped some of the cycles. Let's say in 2020 there was just one exam, in 2021 there was no exam, and like they have merged 2022 December and June 2023 exams. So many things happened in the past 4 or 5 cycle of the exam, and now the cycle is being maintained properly. CSIR December 2023 is done, and probably the next exam will be CSIR June 2024. Okay, but considering all these things, what has happened to the number of seats, I have collected some data. So let me take you directly to my computer screen and let's discuss about that in detail. All right, so this is data which I collected for the past 5 exams. You can find them on web, but yeah, you will be getting data separately. I just did this work for you guys. I have just taken all the data all together over here and tried to explain you over here. So see, this is exam from November 2020. So if you remember, in 2020 the exam was getting postponed because of COVID, and then an exam happened in November 2020. Then in 2021 we were not having any exam, but it kept on postponing, and we had exam in February 2022. Then we have exam in June 2022. Then December 2022 and June 2023 exam were merged, and then we have December 2023 exam which just happened. So these blue ones are the number of JRF seats. You can see that there were 2135. By the way, these are total number of JRF, not chemistry, not physics or something. Okay, it's a combined data for all the subjects. So yeah, in November it was 2135, then it went very low, and these are CSIR JRF. Okay, these blue ones are CSIR JRF. So you will see that the number of seats for CSIR JRF has been decreased, and it kept on decreasing to 782. Then it increased to 1140, and this time it is 1424. But if you look upon UGC JRF seats, right, so that was 1638 over here. Then it was constant, like 3300 students, and if you see the past results also, you will find out that UGC used to give 3300 students JRF. Okay, but this time UGC has decreased that number to 1875. So the number of students who have got UGC JRF is decreased significantly this time. Okay, that is one thing which we can all see from here. Now the second thing is, I have just taken total JRF. Total JRF means here UGC JRF and CSIR JRF are combined. Total number of seats are combined, and net seats are there. Okay, net LS seats are there. You will see that always, like your net LS seat used to be around 4000, 4396, then it decreased to 3400, then 4000, 4100, again it came back to 3600. Okay, whereas total JRF seat, if you see, it was 3700, 4100, 4000, 4400, and this year it is significantly low, 3299. So both the number of seats of JRF as well as the number of seats of LS, both has been decreased this particular year, which is the last exam, which is December 2023 exam, right? So the next thing which we can see is CSIR JRF. as I said that the seats of CSIR JRF has been increased. This time we have quite a decent number of CSIR JRF, 1424. But if you look upon UGC JRF seats, so it is decreased to 1875, which should be around 3000. Okay, so that's what is happening. The seats of UGC has been decreased. Of course, I'll be talking about this at the end of this video. Okay, why this has happened. So stay tuned for that. Then again, total JRF, as I said, the total JRF seat is like lowest in the past 5 exams. It has never went this low. So this time lowest number of JRF has been awarded in the past 5 exams since 2020. If you take the data of before 2020 also, you will see that this like the number of JRF were obviously more than 3299. So this is the lowest I can say in the last few years of CSIR. The number of seats has been decreased this time very significantly. The number of net also, although the lowest one was in February 2022 exam, but still it's not much. Okay, 3600 is not much number of LS, and this time the result or the number of seats were less. That's because of COVID and people were reluctant to give exam. Many people actually didn't appear for the exam. That's why the number of candidates were less here. That was the one of the reason why the number of awards for net LS was less. But this time there was nothing like that, but still the number of net LS are less, right? So if you just see a comparison between total JRF versus total net, as I said, both has been decreased this year. Even the total net seats as well as total JRF, both has been decreased this year. And if I just give you a percentage change, that means how much percentage change has happened. So CSIR JRF, as I said, this is just a comparison to the last exam. That is, we are comparing December 2023 results or the number of seat with June 2023, okay, which was a merged exam actually. So although CSIR, the number of seats in CSIR is increased by around 25%, but there is around 43% decrease in UGC JRF seats. Total JRF seat is decreased by around 25%, and total net LS seat is decreased by around 13%. So yes, this year there is a significant decrease. There is around 25% decrease in the seats of JRF. Okay. Now the question is that why this decrease in number of seats has happened? Why exactly the CSIR has decided to to cut down the number of seats for JRF, for LS? Why exactly it is happening? So there is no official announcement or there is no official explanation of it, but this is what I am predicting. This is what my predictions are, and do let me know if you agree with me or not. See, this all happened in the last few like if you see the news of few years, not years but actually few months, you will get to know that there was a hike in the fellowship. Okay, the fellowship of a JRF has been hiked, and there is roughly around 20% hike in the fellowship. So earlier a JRF was getting 31,000 per month, and now they have increased it to 37,000 per month. For SRF it was 35,000 per month. They have increased it to 42,000 per month. So there is a significant increase in the fellowship, but the overall funding which is given for like for the research in India, that probably is not increased according to the increase in a hike in the fellowship. So in order to maintain that, or in order to compensate that, the number of seat has been decreased. That's what I am predicting as of now. One more thing is the reason that, see, there are many students who are already JRF, and because the new circular came, so their fellowship has also like increased, right? Let's say if somebody is in the third year of PhD, he will start getting fellowship as per the new as per the revised hike in the fellowship. So this particular cycle, UGC has to give arrears to the students. It has to increase the fellowship. So many funding related things has happened in this particular cycle, and probably that is the reason why the number of seat in UGC significantly has been decreased. Okay, why UGC JRF seat has been decreased. Now, of course, this logic finds well for the number of seats in JRF, but there is no such explanation for the number of seat of net LS. Okay, so I cannot explain why it is decreased. We will wait if CSIR or UGC makes some announcement about it. I don't think that they are going to make any announcement, because they are not, they are not liable for making such announcements, and we have never seen them making such announcement in past as well. So this is what I am like, that's what my opinion is, or you can say that's what I believe, that this is the reason why the number of seat has been decreased. And I hope that in the next cycle, because now the funding related things has been managed, especially for those for whom the arrears and other things has to be given. So if that is managed, probably from the next cycle you can expect increase in the number of seat, or the number of seat gets back to something around what we used to get every year. Okay, so that's what I am expecting. It can also happen in the worst case scenario that the number of seats are going to be decreased for the future cycles as well. That could be the worst case scenario. Okay, and the best case scenario would be that the number of seat gets back to, at least if that does not increases, gets back to the previous numbers of seat which we used to get. So let's wait for that. Let's wait and see what happens in the next cycle of exam. But that's what I wanted to share with you, because many of you were asking that the number of seat has been decreased. I just thought to share my opinion about that. So do let me know what you guys think about that. And yeah, of course, do let me know if you want a video related to the increase in like cutoff. Okay, so that probably I'll talk about that in another video. So that's all from my side for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye. Take care.